Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Portfolio Playbook. Today I'll be breaking down how I took my CTL site from reporting 1 into what I currently have now on Wix. I'll go through why I made the switch, how I customized it, and of course some key features to help you make yours stand out. Let's get into it. So tip number 1 would just be to take advantage of the creative freedom that you have. So this is my CTL site that I originally made in reporting 1. And here is what I have on Wix. So one of the biggest reasons I switched to Wix was the creative flexibility. I'm using the free version, so this is all available to you without any cost. But if you're using it, just lean into it. I do that through my layout. I like to use visuals to help grab my users' attention. For example, I like to break up my text with videos and photos that take up complete sections or blocks on my page. For my home page, I have videos on loop playing and photos from events that I describe on top. This can include what I was doing, why I was there, etc. I also have action shots of myself working, so it makes it easy for an employer to picture me in the job. As you can see here, this is a scrolling gallery that you can click through. If you're in the builder part of your website, like I said, an easy way to break up text is through full background photos. And that's super easy. All you do is add a section, and then you can choose a photo. You can choose one of their options. I like to do a blank section and then add my photo. Second tip would just be to keep it clean and readable. Make sure you don't overload your viewer. Stick to simple, readable fonts and colors. So when I first built out my page, I started with a Wix template that they provided me, which pre-selected fonts and colors for me to use, and it made it that much easier to keep things cohesive. And from there, I customized my layout with videos and photo boxes to make the site my own. So this obviously wasn't included in the template, but it's something I thought would be beneficial for the type of work I have. So just think about creative ways to incorporate your elements. But that is the beauty of Wix. You have full control over the design. So consider using a template to go off of and then get into the nitty-gritty with creative video, photo elements. Tip number 3 is to embed your work. So like you can see here, I have an embedded YouTube link to my sports demo reel. Showcasing your work is key, and embedding makes it seamless. On Wix, I'm able to embed this YouTube video directly onto my site. But for other published work, like newspaper articles behind paywalls, I took screenshots of the printed pages and made them clickable. So if I go here to my work, Marietta Daily Journal, they had a paywall, so I used a PDF photo, and then you can go to the link, but I'm assuming a lot of my audience doesn't have a subscription to the MDJ. But you can see here, Savannah Hernandez, my byline on the photo. So that's just another way to do it. But this way, employers can still see my work without needing a subscription, and you can do this for any media form. This could be written articles, photos, or videos. Another example of work that was written is when I worked with the Associated Press. Again, here's a photo I used as a background of me in action. But I have my published work down here. The Associated Press is obviously a recognizable outlet that people have access to without a subscription, so I just embed the link here and you can see. But you can do this with any media form, written articles, photos, or videos. Tip number 4 would be to use internal links and galleries. I love how Wix lets you link things internally throughout your site. On my work page, I use clickable images of organizations I've worked with instead of just text boxes. So you can see here, GBSM, Broadcasting, the Associated Press, Rouge Magazine, etc. But when you hover over it, it becomes a clickable link to another page in my portfolio compared to just a button that you click that says, Nashville Soccer Club. But if you click it, it'll take you right to the page. For photos, I use different display styles. For example, I have a scrolling gallery for Rouge Magazine. For this, I have my best photos displayed here. I also took a couple photos when I went to the World Cup with the Associated Press. I went to a practice and took some photos. They were not published, but I was able to still show them here, and they're kind of stacked all on top of one another. Since they weren't published, I still wanted to include them on my page, so this was a great way for me to do it. It's a different way to display photos. I like how it has a more casual feel as if you're looking through a stack of printed photos. But Wix offers a ton of layout options, so play around with them to find one that works best for your content. If you go to the builder page, I'll just show you an example here. Here is the gallery where I chose photos. So really you would just add an element and you can add a section and choose which one works best for you. They have a variety of options for you to choose from. Would be to connect your socials. So if I go back to my live page, I have in the top corner my Instagram and my LinkedIn. This makes it easy for employers to find and connect with you. I added clickable Instagram and LinkedIn icons to take the viewer straight to my profile. So it's a simple way to showcase more of your work and also provide another way for them to reach you. And doing this also makes it visually appealing. So you can just click here in the corner and they can find my LinkedIn. And that's it for today. Just remember your portfolio should reflect you, so be creative. Make sure to still keep it simple and easy to navigate though. See you next time.